Hello and welcome back to the stream. Yes, this is the MarsTV Dota 2 League official English coverage here, and we are going to see Vici Gaming v Cloud9. I'm Russ, and joining me is Ryu. How you doing, man?
Doing all right here. We're kind of on the home stretch, Reno. It feels like I've been casting 12 games instead of 6, because MarsTV DoTA likes to stall and give away free shirts or something on stream. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, we're here. And what's going to happen? Who's going to win this? And what's going to happen?
Well, looking at what we got at the moment, VG currently 3-0 overall, and Cloud9 are sitting at 2-1. Obviously, this is going to be their last game. eHome, the team beneath them, are sitting at 2-2. So if they lose, they're going to be tying. Well, best case scenario, they get obviously a guaranteed second, and then eHome's third. And then if not, it's going to be a joint between C9 and eHome there. Looking at this current draft, though, going through this, they've actually been getting quite into it. Vici Gaming is already banned out Beastmaster and the Zeus, and they take up Undying and Tusk. Now, we've been talking pretty much all morning about, well, all day, wherever you are in the world, about the sort of potential to just run at the enemies, get them overwhelmed, and win these early fights, win your lanes, and just dominate the game from there. And Undying and Tusk, they could do that.
I feel like Cloud9 are doing some clowny stuff right now, just some off-the-wall, not seeing and maybe seeing if it works out. As well as VG just got like, oh, we're just going to run at you. Man, this is very scary. I don't want to face Tusk with a snowball and Undying that can have Tombstone popped already. It's really scary to think about, too, how well Tusk synergizes with Undying. Because you have Snowball, you have Walrus Punch, and that'll be at least 2 or 3 zombies spawning. At the same time, you have ice shards to block too, as well as the frozen sigil slowing them down. So I really do love the synergy from these two heroes.
Well, you catch out, like, in the middle of the daytime, you use the sigil to, like, control a Night Stalker. That's going to be very nice. Also, another small thing, but like Sprout, you could talk about like Sprout Hideout. You being able to use the sigil just for sight, it's a nice little bonus. But we're going to see Invoker being the next pick out for Cloud9. First Invoker I've seen all day. I'm not sure if that's the case for you as well.
Of course, they're doing some global strategy. We're going to run at you.
Yeah.
It should be a really fun game to watch.
Well, it's going to be certainly be different from the last game. We've seen some fairly close games and some not so close games, as we just saw with eHome v Newbie. But Nature's Prophet, he's received some love. He's a great hero, and obviously able to put pressure all over the map. And we are going to see them try to be able to deal with the Undying Tusk, that momentum based. But looking at the bans Vici have taken out, they've banned out the Phantom Lancer and the Naga. Are you expecting something like that when they have already got the Night Stalker and the Nature's Prophet as well as the Invoker?
Freaking Cloud9 love to pick Naga and PL. You just
that's true.
Always want to ban it out against them. They're disgusting image pickers. Immiger.
Well, E does enjoy the Naga and just run around with. Oh, and we will see a Disruptor and a Queen of Pain. I want to say it's one of the first times Disruptor's got through the ban, because he's been banned out quite frequently. Normally when we see a Wisp come out, he's banned. But Pugna will be taken out from Cloud9. They don't want to be fighting into that Neverward. And Queen of Pain, we've talked about just delivering burst on demand, so well, I won't go over that too much more. But whether they'll be able to control this lineup, you have got Tusk some pretty clutch saves with the Snowball. We did see, it was actually VG then. Yeah, it was Ice on Tusk, dodging, I believe it was Empire's Queen of Pain, and just being able to dodge the Sonic Wave and do lots of nice plays just to keep that under control. So that's like a nice little thing to point out.
Yep. And Cloud9 going to be running a really aggressive lineup. So that's going to be a Night Stalker support now. And Nature's Prophet can still jungle, so potentially they could put Pop mid, Invoker. They can still have offlane. They have so many potential things. I honestly think this is going to be a Nature's Prophet jungle. They'll put maybe Quap bottom against the Undying, and then maybe put Invoker mid. It's going to be against a Leshrac though. So right now, mid lane looking kind of good for VG, and I hmm.
We, we we talked about the Viper ban earlier when, like, obviously you want to win your lanes, you see a Queen of Pain come out, you can pick a Viper. Viper are a great hero as well when you start going for the fight. You can be throwing out Viper strikes onto the Night Stalker, the Nature Prophet as well, so you can be a lot of control. But looking at the VG's lineup, you say about Nature Prophet going into the jungle, but do you think that's going to be a bit too greedy? Unless, obviously, he's able to constantly be coming out, helping his team on demand. But Tusk and Undying, they're going to be putting a lot of pressure on that lane. You take Nature Prophet out of the equation.
It doesn't. They can't kill Quap bottom. Invoker, he has Sunstrikes to help out. Night Stalker can roam anywhere on the map, as well as Nature's Prophet, and then they'll probably get another strong offlaner here. I honestly think that's what they're going to do here, and we'll see if I'm right. I don't know if there's really that great of an offlaner here, though. Maybe Spirit Breaker's decent.
Yeah, it would seem to fit with their lineup as well as it is. But yeah,
maybe Clock. Is Clock still in?
Yeah, Clock
would be great.
That would be nice. Disrupt. Be able to.
Well, it's not that great against Disruptor though, because you have the Glimpse back after Hook. But
true. Well, could hook shot in, then get Glimpse back, then run in and force off yourself back in again. Just I'm back in the fight now. Not the most efficient of plays. But,
you just walk up. You don't even hook shot.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it will be the Enigma as the last pickup here for Cloud9.
Alright, I called it. They were going to do a jungler.
And VG will take Alchemist. Super on the Alchemist now. Alrighty. Were you expecting this?
Alright. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do. Because are they going to do dual lanes again? The thing is, they can get punished so hard for this Alchemist last pick with the Nature's Prophet, as well as the potential for Invoker Sunstrikes. Depending on how things work and how things are roaming and where these heroes go, Alc can be punished early on, and we'll see if they try to keep him down. But the biggest problem for me is Undying and Tusk in this off lane should be having a relatively nice time. The thing is, are they going to prioritize getting Undying the money, getting him a fast mechanism, or are they going to give Tusk? What are they going to do?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of flexibility in the moment, and it will be quite interesting to see how that actually goes out in execution. Right, let me just quickly sort that out. There we go, overlays sorted, and let's quickly go through the teams. So we will see Eternal Envy for Cloud9 on the Radiant playing that Queen of Pain. We've got Misery on the Enigma, and we will have a pause. And we've also got Bone7 playing that Nature's Prophet, with Fata on the Invoker, and Big Daddy No-Tail, or just No-Tail, on the Night Stalker.
Alright, for VG TI5 finalists, spoiler alert, we're going to have Ice 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 playing his Tusk. He really loves this hero now, and he's playing it a lot. FY is going to be playing the Undying Super on this Alchemist, see how much he can get done. We've got Disruptor being played by Fenrir, and I feel like I missed one. Okay, How playing the Leshrac.
He was kind of halfway in the racks, yeah, so I could see you being a bit...
I had the game paused, and it was hovering over him.
Oh, right, so completely missed. Okay, well, that's fair enough then.
That's the hacks, man. I was like, where's he at?
Completely disappears from your vision. Yeah, you said about Ice Ice playing so much Tusk. I gotta say, it's pretty beautiful watching him play it. Like, Ice Shards being able to just catch off teams, being able to really change the whole pace of a fight, because they're...
Can I pee? Can I go pee too?
Yeah, no, everyone's...
Alright, I'm gone.
It's a pee-a-palooza.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. Have fun.
For our sake. They are just sorting their stuff now. But yeah, this is the last game of today. Group stage, we started around about... How many hours ago? I'm not gonna... I can't really
It's okay,
remember.
we only got 4 games tomorrow, so we have 2 less.
Yeah, we're slackers tomorrow, so that's how it works out. Let's go, wifey. Well, some.
To that person who said this caster is stupid, you can go stuff it where the sun don't shine.
I don't think you're
So,
really meant to flame people.
nah, heck, yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. So this is
uh,
gone very south very quickly. This is what happens when you take pee breaks. Stuff gets fishy, and well, this is nice. It should be really fun. I'm enjoying the look at this game. Both teams just going to be running at each other, and there should be a
chaotic,
lot
I
of
think, is
bloodbath. Yeah.
to sum it up in a word. Um, like most of Empire's games as well. Okay, they didn't have the maybe the results they were expecting. A lot of the fans expected, but some of the games though, the aggression they were showing. Okay, yeah, like, sometimes it doesn't always work out for the best. And they did lose some games, but hey, they made it through. It was newbie from this group, which will be not making it through to the next stage, obviously from this group. And we are going to be looking in to see what will happen with this game when it finally gets underway. So, if you were
I
to,
wonder who's going to win. Well, we should predict who.
what you want to throw
Who do you think?
predictions out?
Yeah, you go first.
Well,
So I
if
can
I'm going
stomp on
first,
it.
I'm just going to say VG. So,
Okay, why?
well, okay, I'm unsure of Cloud9 at the moment with this draft against VG. Like, there could be. It depends how well they handle it, but like if Night Stalker doesn't seem to get much done during the first nights, if the Nature Prophet isn't able to make these rotations, it feels like there could be like they're on the back foot, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
You sound skeptical. Go on, sell me on Cloud9 then. Why are Cloud9 victorious? And I just haven't realized it yet.
Because Cloud9 are going to win this because they're going to shut down Super's Alchemist. They're going to shut down the mid Leshrac, and they're going to snowball off that. And they're not going to deal with the Enigma as properly because the way I see it is, sure, they can rotate a few of the heroes over, but if they rotate anybody over, Queen of Pain's going to do a nice time laning in the bottom lane.
True, yeah.
Furion's going to get a lot still in the off lane. Enigma potentially can get a lot. Invoker's going to do, I think, fine in the mid lane against Lesh. He can still die, but I really want to see what he does. It's all eyes are kind of like on Fata. Is he going to go Quaz Wex, or is he going to go Exort?
Well, I think
It's a tough question, actually.
it does. It is a case of how much they start shutting down. Okay, people like to scoff at Alchemist. You talk about, hey, the hero can have so much net worth, and then you can have another hero with half his net worth, and it could be more useful. Sometimes that's true. A lot of the times that's true. Alchemist is a hero which you're like, wow, he's farming fast, and then you're like, wow, he's actually not doing much of all this farm. But sometimes.
Man,
Sometimes
Ice's bladder must be bigger than a horse or a rhino or an elephant or something, dude. This is just taking forever. Or is he peeing? Is he like, I don't know. Is he sitting down? Is he
Hey,
in
man,
the girls'
he's-
restroom?
I don't know
going
what's
on?
going on there. It could be
You
up
have to go
all
outside and
sorts.
pee in a tree or something. It's just.
Could all just be, a ruse. Just to see what they could do. Get into each other's minds. So,
He's ordering a lemonade.
and
Alright.
to getting called in to see
All
if
right,
we're ready
enough
to go.
pee jokes here.
Right, so I really, really do enjoy watching the combo of Tusk and Dian. It's just, I was saying that. I bet what's going to happen now is that VG won't get anything done with it. And as you said, the Queen of Pain's going to have a nice time laning, and they won't actually find anything with it. And then from there, you're going to be completely right, and I'm going to look like a fool. But I'll stick by with what I said there. At least it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. VG can really snowball it pretty
Yeah.
easily, and they'll just kind of wreck everything and just take over the game. But I believe in Cloud9. They're going to try hard for that first place.
We
and
trust.
They're going to do it. Yeah, they're going to do it.
Okay, right, well, fair enough. And there's going to be rotations, the lines being drawn on the map, and they are a go. So we are into this game, last game of today, Cloud9 VVG. Let's see what can happen. There could be potential for a clash here. Obviously, a Treant will be scouting out first, and they are just going to be walking straight in. Tusk does have that mango as well, so extra value. Another shards, another snowball can really catch someone out. Misery walking back here. There could be ice shards if he wants to, but unfortunately the rest of his team's still pretty far behind. Doesn't have that boots first on Tusk. You sometimes see them pick up when they're in a situation like this. But if you guarantee the bounty for an alchemist,
30 seconds.
that's lovely. That is absolutely delicious.
Yeah, that's a Latamula going their way. I'm kind of wondering where they're gonna put their lanes. Are they gonna go aggro try? I don't think so.
Hmm.
They could even put super. Oh, they're putting super mid, and they're putting how top. Yeah, they're putting
But
how
yeah, by
top.
the looks of
This
it.
is pretty good because Invoker does really well. Oh, top lane. They're gonna put a lot of pressure on How
Oh,
here.
House being forced away from that bounty. He's taken quite a bit of damage. There's another nuke from the Night Stalker up in a second. Unfortunately, there's already been a stun, and there is a
Bottom lane.
bounty stolen from Eternal Envy. He's typed
Oh,
slow as he blinks in to get the bounty from Super. Will go down, but hey,
worth it.
he wants that. Let me just check exactly
He
how much.
actually
Yeah,
has more EXP than both of them.
so yeah.
So that's he got that bounty rune so he can TP bottom too. Oh, he got 2 town portals now.
So we were talking about top, but Envy was just like, you know what? I'm blinking in. I'm getting this rune, and I'm just gonna get that bounty. So how up top's taking some damage, taking some
Super
triggers.
doesn't have that 400 extra gold. Honestly, I'm not even. I don't even know how I feel about the play because he just made sure Bounty Hunter or not
Oh.
Bounty Hunter Alchemist didn't get the 400 gold.
Misery and No-Tail walking after Fenris, taking some more damage. Walking away, there's going to be the Sunshine. Walk straight into it. Takes a lot more. He needs to get another one attack off. Big Daddy No-Tail finishes him off. Gets the kill. No-Tail with that last Clory slap finishes him off there. But yeah, sorry, you were saying about you're not sure how you feel about it. Well, he also got his mind. He knew he was going to die after he blinks it and gets it. But Eternal Envy just types out low. You know.
I think it's really good. I'm not even trolling. I think it was the next level play where he secured Alchemist not getting the Grievel's Greed on it and then extra 400 gold. I think it's the right play, honestly.
I just want to point out that Boat 7 just taking this offlane up here, solo against How, and then there's going to be No-Tail walking in to just run at them and whoever's else around. Really nice considering that the whole jungle is pretty much destroyed from VG. They went in and just secured that was locked down.
Sunstrike.
How? Just having to walk back. There's just going to be this nuke constantly thrown around, and he's able to tank the tower with the treants if he wants to dive, but it doesn't look like he's going to go for it at the moment. Sorry, what were you saying about the Sunstrike there?
Oh no, it was on mid lane on super. I don't know if it hit. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, where is it at?
And runes secured. FY standing at that bounty bot, and Fenrir just sitting on the regen top. Doesn't leave the bounty for the Alchemist, but they will be grabbing a regen. So Misery has now gone into his own woods. Most of it has been warded up, as I was saying earlier. How will be going for that regen, which he will bottle up. So, No-Tail. Level 1, he did just...
Bottom lane. They're putting a lot of pressure. Oh, they're going for the snowball.
Snivet, he's got that blink ready, and that is that extra range
Oh,
on
the
that
shards.
blink. Does have shards at 1 second. It's not quite enough to finish it, but the punch will be. And that is Ice just getting
Top
another
lane.
killer.
They got
Oh.
a stun. Big Daddy going down.
No-Tail will die there, I'm afraid. But, yeah. So, Cloud9 throwing some lives left, right, and centre. And it's just lane to lane. They are currently giving away kills. Invoker, so in the mid lane, going to throw some more attacks out. Super's here. Unfortunately, we have got some more lag back. Perfect world servers aren't too perfect after all. And No-Tail is back in the lane, ready to run at people. Is level 2 now up on him. And we have got Misery still farming away.
Yeah,
So, sorry, go on.
I don't know how I feel about it. They're still doing great in the CS department, and I think they're just overall winning out. Besides bottom lane, EE is going to be shut down a bit here, unfortunately. Him being not able to really pull the lane back. It's warded, obviously, and that's going to hurt out the longest. So now he's just like, oh, can't really do much, guys. So he's just going to sit back.
It could be an issue if obviously he just has to sit back far too much. And Tusker still has that mango on him, so there's going to be some value. And we will see another pause, 3 minutes 46 seconds into the game. And there's an issue with hotkeys.
Hockey?
Hotkeys, not hockey. Unless they could play some hockey there. And they are ready to go. Okay, see, that was a nice short pause.
Probably
Again,
needed like
Undying.
I don't even know.
Will throw out Decay and then just start slapping up that Queen of Pain. That's the value damage. Has got that blink available and we'll just back out some more. Super now sitting bot. Got to grab that rune. Invisibility won't be grabbing a bounty. And Misery will grab the bounty for top. Invis onto Super at the moment. Level 4 currently at the moment. And he has maxed out that acid spray. It's now nighttime. And there's level 3 onto Night Stalker.
Well, here comes the pressure. It's going to be applied here.
FY.
And they are really trying to find... FY is trying to find out where they are on the map. Trying to find this enigma.
Cold Snap was used on Super Mid as well as that Forge Spirit just attacking him, but he did have that invis ready to just escape, so you didn't have to worry too much about it. And we'll see Bone 7 just continue to farm up here. Tusk has caught up on last hits quite nicely after some exchanges, trying to run down them, but now FY just staying away from those Eidolons. It's kind of a case of they're just running at each other, harassing where they can. And there's Night Stalker with the nuke. We'll drop the Tombstone. This is a level 2 Tombstone. They're just going to back out. One decay out. The Malefice is still stunned on him. And No Tail slaps these zombies pretty fast, so he's just going to scratch it off his back and continue walking that way. So Tombstone is down for another 48 seconds. But they're just happy to head away. If the Undying's in the jungle just dropping Tombstones, that means he's not going to harass anyone else. But it did take 2 of them to force that out.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for E down here, too. Ice just got level 6. He can die at a moment's notice. So
Yeah.
to keep your eyes peeled there. Bone 7 going for that fast medallion.
Super mid, getting focused up. Doesn't have his ultimate at the moment. And Bone 7 comes in and they finish him off. Yeah, you talk about the fast medallion. You apply that onto an alchemist. Yeah, that's not much armor at all. And we could be looking at a Roshan very, very quickly.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. Misery's level 4 at 6 minutes in the game here. It's not too bad for him. And, oh, nice stacking going on by Bone 7. Double stack. Well played.
Look at this.
I lied.
Although, yeah, you did. Well, you jinxed him there.
He did the other one too soon. Or too late.
That's the added pressure of you checking it out there. Tusk with a DD now. And as you said, he's got his ultimate ready to go. So he's ready to smash some faces in. Super. Still
Top.
not quite level 6.
They
Oh,
got a
as you
glimpse
said that,
there.
yeah, top. They glimpse him back. And No Tail pretty fast with 430 movement speed, but unfortunately not fast enough with that lightning storm hits. And No Tail will just die there. And Super is building towards his phase. Talenby on the side. Needs to be careful. This Tusk does DD available. Could sigil for the side, but then he's... Well, actually, I say that. He still has plenty of mana as well as... Oh, hello. TP down from Bone 7. Super... well, this could be a trouble. So Ice will drop the sigil. Could look to snowball himself. Ow, he does have teammates coming in. So How is here. Talenby will just blink away. Snowball has already hit onto No Tail. And then we'll just continue to run back. There's the ultimate from Bone 7. Focus him down with that minus armor from Medallion. He is going to make it away with the added slow. And he walks straight into the Sunstrike there from Furter. Able to get that off. No Tail wants to commit more. And How will be silenced up and focused down. So 2 kills there. Rotations from the Lashaku was farming. Nice that they get that extra kill.
Yeah, just Cloud9 is using their globals effectively so far. And VG not being able to really react in time. So they can get a kill on mid lane here, though. Oh, they got the... Fada doesn't have anything in Wex here. Do they have Black Hole? Nope.
No Black Hole available at the moment. There's the Ice Shards with the Snowball through. Fad's in trouble, but Super will go down in the meantime. Bone 7 wants to finish off Tusk. He will just Walrus Punch the... I'm not even sure what happened there. The Walrus Punch animation came out very late. And Invoker did go down to the Tusk.
He wasted his Sonic Wave and his Scream. There was a Magic Wand on Ice, so not taking too much damage there.
He will just back all the way, and he looks like he will be going for those Guardian Greaves. I believe last game I saw him play Tusk, he did just rush the Guardian Greaves. First item, and there will be phase out on the Alchemist. Has died twice, picked up 2 assists. Look at the last hits, he's a bit lower than he would have hoped. But he can catch up if he's got some stacks, gets the farm going. Picks up some more bounties his way. So, do you think Cloud9 should be trying to get that Roshan now? I mean, they've got the site ready. They could be going in any moment, just idle top lane.
I was watching it the whole time.
Eternal Envy, yeah, just gets caught out there.
Greedy. So greedy. And he wasn't even caught out. He was like, I'm going to run up to you and scream you, and then
try and blink away.
Yeah, he was just taking as much damage as possible because he had the regen rune, but... And he just got hit by a stun and died to lightnings. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's maybe not the way he was hoping it goes down, but... Well, How ready to throw out some more lightning storms here. And we'll just be harassing No-Tail back. He has got his Urn onto him now, and there's going to be rotations here mid. I am getting a lot of lag now, but there is smoke here, so we will see Ice and Fenrir running around together, just checking into Roshan. But in the mid lane, we still got Super with his armor on, continuing to farm up where he can with that added regen. Down bot, they are just spawning out, there's no one in the woods. Tusk will now be TPing, and in the mid lane, Super just trying to keep the acid spray moving, but How will just be throwing around some more lightning storms. Actually, sorry, I said about the TP, but
he did.
Oh, Eternal Enemy's running away here. This is extremely laggy. I have no idea what's really going on. There's the punch onto EA. He could go to Blink. Wait, no, sorry, he can't because it's already on cooldown. Sonic Wave not up for 10 seconds. He's glimpsed back over here and auto attack down. And I may quickly try and reconnect here. So you just do a radio cast for a second.
They've got How, and they even Black Hole for this. So definitely going to go down here. Nice heal coming from FY, but they have the nuke up. FY is going to be in trouble a little bit. And he pops the tombstone. It's going to be going down really quickly here. Silence FY, and he's going to be going down. Fenrir TP's in, but it's not going to do anything. Mid lane, Fadas even TPing up top. Now they have 4 up here from the, and now comes the pressure out on the mid lane from VG.
Well, I'm back in now, and hopefully things cross that a little bit better. Yeah, I saw that buckler armor effect a second to use that, so I'm going to say that's pretty good looking for now. And they are going to be putting some pressure onto this tower top. So DD left here, ready to be bottled by Super, and they could get some rotations going. How for another Lion Storm, just trying to push out where he can. And
it's the army.
Yeah, the army of summoned creeps. They're just seeing what they can catch. Eye shards will fly out, doesn't connect, but there's going to be the snowball, which will hit onto fire as well as the punch up. Sunstrike won't land onto anyone. How with that cold snap as well as the Force Spirits will focus him down, but he will still die on Invoker. Now No-Tail glimpse back into the fight, going to be focused up, and they are just going to be punched him down. He's got nowhere to go, although he will do some damage to Fenrir. Remember, those Force Spirits still on as well as that Urn charges, but that won't be enough to get the kill. They will lose 2 people for the 1 in the Leshrac. Alquist turns up to the fight and does get gold, so his time's not really wasted as well as pushing this tower now. 1.2k gold on him.
Oh, the money. They even TPing in. Ice just blew everything. He blew his load, and now he's defenseless. So.
He has got nothing here. Nice ice shots, though. Actually catches Misery into the tower. He is just stuck and not having any fun. The tombstone's there. Misery is just getting
ice shards
bullied.
Last forever. Holy cow.
Yeah, that is just the added power of what they can achieve. You just think about... He caught him on the tower. He couldn't move out, and he was just there. Had to accept his death.
Yeah, that turned into a really good play coming in from Ice at the end there. And mid lane, Fenrir came in, but E
with the ultimate. Fenrir will be finished off, and How gets the stuff onto EE. Lightning Storm there, and the creeps. He's still got to survive on 7 HP. How's able to just escape out, and Super goes in for more, wants to finish off this Invoker, and How, listen.
But he didn't get the kill. He didn't find him. Now he found him.
Oh god, there's the treants right. How's like, I need to be staying away from here, keep these treants away from me, and No-Tail's like, yeah, I'll have a little nibble at this. Wants to see if he can catch him around the sidelines, but he is getting balled up, and How is just going to stay arm in arm with Super. As this happens, we see Ice running after No-Tail. No-Tail did silence him, tries to juke around. There's going to be the snowball, which will connect onto him. Ice shards could be used to catch him out, but there's already a frozen sigil there, and No-Tail looks like he's in a lot of trouble. That sigil is going to stay on him. There's no snowball for another 5 seconds. There's the glimpse. Super will be stunned up. No-Tail can now run to the other side, straight into the arms of FY and How.
Yeah, they got top tower out of that. That's Enigma's mechanism. So pretty good, I would say, showing from Misery catching back up in this game. And yeah, the army. I want to spoil something. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, well, everybody forget I just talked. All right, so.
What? No, you can't just. Oh, okay, well.
I'm just referencing Game of Thrones.
Oh, I see. Right, fair enough. Alchemist will throw a cask out here. Say no more there. Don't want to get angry spoilers on you. This tower bot will be saved by Super Saiyan here, holding to defend it. Has picked up a Sange already. Would you want to see a Silver Edge being picked up as his first item, or do you think he just could hold this and go for... Oh, actually, hold that for one side. Tuskar will throw out the shards. Doesn't quite connect on the far, so far is able to slip around that. And this game is pretty clown shoes at the moment. They are everywhere. And down bot.
Oh,
Super silenced up. He is going to stun, as you said. But No-Tail now going to get caught. There's the tombstone. He manages to deny the tower. No, he doesn't. Beg your pardon. The Nature Pod will be able to finish this off. Eternal Envy called the silence by the Tusk again. And these VG and Cloud9 are just running each other. Just not happy to be finished.
This is hilarious, though, because...
They're going for another tower.
Yeah, they've got 2 Necro books coming out.
Yeah.
Here. This is the Cloud9 5 Necro book strategy. It looks like right now. It's so funny.
They
Yeah.
really want to just keep these objectives rolling. It's just like, okay, well, you got Alquist, you could get ahead on some items and stuff, so we'll just take every building you know and love, and from there we can get our gold in. Snowball's been used, so they know that. That Invoker with a cold snap, trying to focus up Tusk guys, taking a lot of damage. There is going to be field earned. Is almost dropped. Fata does have a haste ring though. I lost out the town in Fenrir. Tried to stand his ground. Unfortunately, you just can't do it. Lightning Storm thrown out, and Fata is able to slink away with that haste rune. Will these fights ever end?
Ace rune, best rune. Oh, he's in trouble. How? Cold snap. That was.
Can they do a bit more damage? This is going to be the TP through. Throws the stun onto Bone 7 as he turns up. There's going to be the Sunstrike as well. How will go down? There's a Tombstone now here. There's the case. It will be a two-man. Super turns up with the cast. The Tombstone immediately brought down very quickly. Misery does have the Black Hole available. Eternal Envy will hit the ultimate onto 2. Super will be brought into the Black Hole. FY not quite close enough, so Misery will at least catch someone with the Black Hole. Now Bone 7 goes to TP away. Actually glimpse back into the fight. FY still here. Ready to throw out more decays. He might not have the Tombstone, but that's enough. Ice Shards cuts him off, so even if he does go low, well, the fight's over now. The gate's been closed. Actually, never mind. They're ready to go for more. The fight is never over. FY wants to go in, unfortunately. Just killed.
Yeah, buddy. That's what happens when you run at each other. People die.
There's a lesson to be learned in this.
But I think Misery really didn't need to use the Black Hole there. If they could have had the Black Hole for anybody else, those TPs in, they could have turned it around a little bit better. But still, this Invoker's doing a lot of work this game so far. Fada's been on point. Bone 7 had some nice TPs as well. And they're just doing it up right now.
So, Sentry Speed used to get some vision back into it. Talking about vision at the moment, we can see that the Radiant do still have... Well, they just lost their main vision there, and looking at the Dire, we can see that they still have 2 wards up. So, Dire just keeping eyes on the map, but whether that'll be enough to let them win the next fights. They could go for more smoke rotations as well. There's now the mech up onto Tusk, and looking at the teams, obviously Misery's had his mech for a while, so this will help balance the odds. And we talk about the smoke, here it is. The 4-man smoke rotation. Currently Super sitting mid, able to farm it up. They do see the Bone 7's down bot. He has got his treads, medallion, as well as that necro book as you're talking about. And the mass necro books are going to try and pave the way.
Oh, Misery.
Oh, Misery comes out to get the stun onto Super. There's going to be the ice shards. Will connect onto him. Now how? For his other Lion Storm, and it looks like Misery is just going to pay that price. He goes down, and now they're going to try and force a tower.
Yeah.
But Fata's already top, has got Necro 2, they could bring up Bone 7 as well, they could just get a tier 2 for this, and they go for the TP, so this tower, already fortified, they're bringing it down, and this is going to be where they go for this tier 2. TP's back, and they haven't even quite finished this tower yet. FY wants to try and slap at the Tombstone's back here, and Eternal Envy's just got to be careful of the zombies adding up. We'll just be blinking away. Fenrir there with the glimpse, unfortunately not quite on point. And this tier 2 top will still be going down. Fortification now pop threat. TP back from the Undying. Obviously Tombstone's already dropped. How TPing to bottom as well. And they will try and equalize their lanes a bit more. So they hold the tower top, although it's sitting at 690 HP.
Yep, that was well played from VG, knowing how to rotate. They could have maybe gotten a kill onto Night Stalker, but yeah, the glimpse not timed properly, but still a lot of pressure is being applied everywhere from Cloud9.
Yeah, out. But we'll just try our Sprout by a bit of time as well as this site, and then just TP's out of there. So, Super just trying to run him down. The Necrobook's now been used. Tusk will just punch a creep. Just heard his ult there, but it was just onto a creep. Now the cold snap onto Fenrir with the Necro creeps trying to focus him down, but the snowball's bringing everyone aboard straight into the meatball.
Too soon.
Although, yeah, a little bit too soon there. No black hole for 10 more seconds if they can hold in time. Eternal Levy with the armor hits on 2, and FY is still alive, able to heal himself up for this fight. The Necro books are still fighting. Super's getting the zombie stack on him as well. There's so much stuff in. Misery does have the black hole available. Can turn and do it now. Unfortunately, he's been punched in the air by the Walrus. Gets the black hole off on 2. Super's still channeling that stun, and he will be stunned in the middle of the black hole. These zombies are really stacking up. Misery's just getting eaten alive here. FY the backline is going to be able to heal himself some more, and they will just go down. Bone 7 tries to get a kill. There's the Sunstrike, but Henry eats his way out, and Bone 7 will die.
That was like the dream tombstone of
Yeah.
the century. I mean, they had nothing to deal with it. Very unfortunate, and maybe they should have just backed out and retreated. That really cost them the team fight, not killing that as fast as they could. And Well, this Nature's Prophet, he's had the Necro book for about top lane.
Top
DoTa's
lane,
gonna
yep.
get picked off.
NoTel again, getting caught here. Nightstalker will be glimpsed back as well. And he goes down. Ultimate used from Disruptor. But hey, they get the kill for him. And Eternal Envy down bot. He's going towards that Aghanim. So already has 2 parts fit on him. And we'll see if they can get
Why didn't he go for Necro 3-2? What a letdown. Oh, they're going aggressive bottom lane. They got it.
Eternal Envy, yeah. How this is, you talked about the pressure they could just apply from anywhere on the map. Eternal Envy goes for his down. Okay, he takes a fair bit of damage first, but he will still die. Super, ready to start those Ancients and finish it off. And he did go for a Sanj and Yasha as his items. Gives him that extra movement speed as well as giving him the tank ability with, a bit of armor as well if you consider the Yasha. Now Eternal Envy will just back up for the rune. Doesn't want to tangle with Super just about now.
Yeah. I like the movement speed from the pickup from the Sage and Yasha. You can, even if you can maim somebody, you can chase them down pretty easily. But if Leshrac had the stun there and he didn't use it to CS, that would have been his get out of jail free card. But he didn't have it, so he couldn't get out of the sprout. And
they're trying to go for this. They're trying to go for this Roshan now. They are smoked up, so obviously that ward won't be spotting them out. So they can take this Roshan very quickly, and it looks like they're going to be getting a free Aegis here.
yeah, they don't even have Black Hole. This is pretty gutsy. Oh, now I'm getting the lag spike, so I don't know what's happening. I'll let you commentate.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And they will get D-Warden. Feel free to give it a reconnect, because that seemed to fix mine. And there was a cold snap onto Alchemist. Well, Alchemist Illusion, I should say. Sorry, beg your pardon. And they are going to just decide to back out from that. They did obviously give the Aegis to Cloud9 already, so it's just a case of, okay, let's not take this fight. Let's continue to farm, get some more items onto Super, and then go from there. There is the Solar Crest onto Undyne, so mischance at the wazoo. Another smoke purchased from Dusk. So Ice. Gonna see if he can make anything with that. And look at the gold at the moment. There's really nothing in it. 1,500 gold, and XP is in VG's favour, but really, a team fight, a couple of kills thrown here and there, a couple of towers, and we could be seeing a completely different picture before we know it. So,
Alright, I'm back. I'm alive. I
Brilliant.
see everything. I know everything.
You can see all now. There's a plate mill purchased onto Alquest, which could be nice to build up that AC, as well as obviously giving that extra army he really needs now. 4 spirits, the medallion against him. He's got to be careful. On the sides, we see Fata just TPing away. Nothing to stop him immediately if they were there. Tombstone just dropped out, maybe thinking he was still in the tree lines, but he will already be gone. So Tombstone's down. Now
This is a really late Bloodstone build coming in from Hao. I mean, he's 4 and 5. He has the highest CS in the game, but
has
still.
turned up to like every exchange. It has been a fight-heavy game. Like,
yep, and he's not had the greatest opportunities, but he has the Bloodstone money now. He's picking it up, and once he gets a BKB, his hero is going to be invincible against Cloud9.
Eternal Envy blinks in. There's the silence as well to Hal. We've got to be hit by the ultimate as well as FY. And the courier going down there to that same ultimate. Now, NoTel will get stunned up. Going to be hit by the Lightning Storm. Hal will just be pulsed along. The Glimpse will bring him back. There's going to be a snowball onto them. And whether that could be enough to get the kill will hit onto Misery and Co. But they will just back out. Eternal Envy with that haste rune, able to be so wiggly in this fight. Does have 10-1 charges. Super, again, will be stunning themselves. So these casts really aren't being the help they need. And there is no ultimate from the Disruptor at the moment. So, Tombstone is still available onto the Undyne there.
Ah, denied in your face.
Undyne able to slap that tower down and get the deny, which is something. But 2 tier 2s did fall, although one of them was a deny. Glimpse brings Eternal Envy back. Does have a blink, so he will try to keep running. Fata has scored that Aegis, so we'll just be staying out of arm's reach there.
Phew. Alright, well, let's talk about what they gained from that. So they got a Necro 3 potentially on Bone 7 now, if they want to complete it. Eternal Envy did pick up his Ags now, having the lower cooldown, always going to help. They have half their way to No-Tail's Ags. That'll be great map control that they'll have. And
yeah, throw a gem his way as well, and then they won't have to be worried about this vision in the future. Guardian Gree is now out on Tusk, so he's doesn't have to worry about them. What, any particular item you want to see come out next on Tusk? I do like seeing that Blink build.
Yeah, this is a great item on Tusk. I think Blink's great too. Maybe a 4-staff this game.
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
know
yeah, maybe 4-staff.
Greaves can take off the silence coming in from the Night Stalker and his Crippling Fear. So you just pop that, get rid of that, and once turned into a ice kind of being put down will really help. And If he didn't cast the ulti there, I think he would have died.
Yeah, he
So,
would have just been too slow, and they were all gathering and then just getting closer towards him, and that could have easily been a glimpse and a catch-out. Again, the pressure being put on this lane, so the Necro 3 ready down bot. This is a Necro 1 onto the Nature's Prophet. And they are just going to see if they can get this tower. They've already taken the other tier 2s, so why not go for the third? Complete the set, and Howard's just ready to continue farming up as best as he can. Pulse in. And although the Necro creeps, they are doing a bit of damage onto this. It is more and more gold you're throwing that way. Up top, there's going to be Super throwing out a cast onto Notel. But now Fata blinks in, tries to go for this fight. There's a Sprout as well from Bone 7. He manages to get out of it, but he's still taking a fair bit of damage. The Tombstone has got to be focused down before they go for more. Notel running with 465 movement speed, but there's Daytime just cock block him a little bit. He won't be able to get this off. Vital Envy staying on the other side of them, goes, hey, how you doing? Able to get a fair old bit of damage there. Super really wants to get that cast off, able to get it out with 0.5 seconds remaining. FY continuing to run. Should be okay unless this Sunstrike hits him. Oh, the Guardian Greaves, and he needs to be denied. Oh no, the regen. The regen from it. Oh wow. Never mind.
Soul Rip.
Whew.
Alright, there was a lot of things. Well, I'm timed out again. Well played, well played. But
well, I'll keep going then if you can't see anything. But yeah, that was a lot of spells there. Soul Rip, Guardian Greaves, just able to keep him alive, and it was incredibly close there. So nice Sunstrike, unfortunately not just enough to tick him over with that dagger from the Queen of Pain. So 25 minutes 40 seconds into the game. 16 kills for Cloud9, 21 for Vici Gaming. BKB now up onto Enigma, and this Tombstone is going to start dying quickly, especially if it's under nighttime. Night Stalker attacks incredibly fast, getting that Aghanims out. He's just going to be able to spot it, especially if it's like hidden tool. They could just focus it down, get the Tombstone out of the way. The Black Hole can come out relatively fear-free, and from there they can make more and more plays. AC has been purchased by Alchemist, which is another major purchase. I think that's fair, safe to say. And yeah, how's your game looking at the moment?
It's looking pretty good. I think it's about even. They don't have any BKBs still out on the side of VG, so this is kind of like C9's to really strike at them. They have to, I think, put pedal in the metal, maybe when the next Roshan is. Too bad I reconnected, so I don't know when the timer's up, if you have that.
It'll be 2 minutes till we can find out what the extra time is. So.
Okay. So that'll be the key marker for this game, I think. Fata did pick up his Blink Dagger here. He can play more aggressive. He probably needs to have a Sheep Stick, because they really don't have any lockdown besides like Sprout and maybe Cold Snap. They are lacking a lot of disable, kind of relying on the Black Hole a lot in these team fights. So
far it has been like you blink forward, you get the catch out, they're in Sprout for a second, and they get out of the Sprout, and then from there you kind of just chase them down. Has worked, they have managed to get some kills, but yeah, like you say, you get a Scythe out, then go for more. How? Heading back here, pretty tanky, but now this is the Disruptor. Fenrir gets the ultimate off, which keeps him alive for a bit longer. They could just catch him with Bone 7, they're able to finish him off, and Fenrir will go down. Does drop his ultimate for that as well, but he's dead for 42 seconds anyway. Down bot, we have got the rest of VG just standing out here.
Yep, and it looks like, oh, Eternal Envy, he's gone away. Yeah. He's got a haste rune too. I'm losing my voice.
No problem.
That's what happens.
Cast it for a while, long time, yeah, the voice can start to go. But that is another haste rune. Eternal Envy is just, he's got a need for speed, and he's just going to keep running rings around them as long as he can stay out of arm's reach. This Snowball's not going to be hitting him. He's not going to be having to worry about it. Yeah,
I'm hitting puberty, guys. That's what's happening, dude. Oh man, this game. I think once Enigma has the Blink Dagger, there can be potentially a lot of plays, big plays. So we should talk about it. There's only really one thing to cancel out Black Hole, BKB, and that's the Walrus Punch. But you can't get in range of Walrus Punch when you have the Black Hole unless you maybe can find a way to blink behind him and Walrus Punch. That's the only thing I can really see.
That would be pretty damn nice. But yeah, as you said, it doesn't seem plausible, especially as he doesn't have a Blink Dagger at the moment. Ice could potentially make a nice play around it. But has the Black Hole's been that crucial? I mean, don't get me wrong, he has been catching one or two people where it guarantees a kill every time. But it still feels that Cloud9, they're getting a lot without this. There's now the Aghanims out onto Night Stalker, so they can keep going these catches, get the map control. Orchid now out onto Nature's Prophet, so Bone 7's ready to go for more there. And, like, what do? The Leshrac has got a BKB, but when that's on cooldown, there's the Orchid Silence, there's the Crippling Fear, and
I mean, they
Just
have
gonna
a lot
stack
of
up.
physical DPS coming in because of the medallion coming in. They have the sonic wave that goes through because that's pure damage, and they also have a lot of DPS coming in with the necro books if they're hitting on it. So if they do manage to lock down the Leshrac when the black hole, they do have enough physical DPS to kill him.
Well, Eternal Envy was just heading towards bottom when he thought there was a potential kill, but then they just back off. They seem to be easing off from that aggression now, wanting to get some items under their belt. Because gone are the days of just the constant fight, their back up, TP to a lane, and they do know that Roshan is available. Both teams know this, so they could try and make something from it. TP in from the Nature's Prophet, so Bone 7's here to just finish off the wards and go for a tier 2. Smoke purchased by the Enigma. Could try and Garen go for this whilst they know there's no vision. Super. Pops his ultimate, stands his ground on tower, happy to farm up. NoTail's just seeing what he can find, and he finds how. Will just stay out of range of him at the moment. Whilst the rest of his team rotates around into the Roche pit.
Yeah, they're just trying to get vision, trying to de-ward as well at the same time. And NoTail might find the ward here, but just gonna... Come on, NoTail, I believe in you.
Just needs to walk a little bit more, just get that ward done, but unfortunately just not quite there. But NoTail wants to just know where the enemies are at all time. FY could be silenced up here, the rest of his team wants to walk in, but remember there is Super and Fenrir on the side. The ultimate from Nature's Prophet just keeping that lanes just forced constantly, and Eternal Envy is going to try and get this tower bottom. Or at least the pressure onto the lane to force them to rotate around him.
Yeah, I don't think it was the right
back.
call to go for Roshan at the immediate moment. They really need to have eyes on where VG are at all times to make sure they don't get smoked and gone on. Because one snowball can really turn the fight around into a good disruptor connect field against Static Storm. So,
looking at the XP, there is really nothing in at the moment. We're talking like 500 XP. Gold, currently in Cloud9's favour, 3,000 gold, but then again, you take all these extra towers, you would expect an advantage, and NoTail is going to take that ward out. BKB now posts out onto Alchemist. So, the Assault Cuirass, BKB as well, is if he survives the pure damage from the Sonic Wave and then not able to regen away, he could be looking at getting towards that stage where he can start being a real threat, but still saying that he would have to survive the black hole as well.
yeah, this is looking really good for VG. I think they're ahead right now just because of the fact that they have acquired both of their BKBs. Sure, they're not going to have any map control when you're going against these Necro books and the split pushing Furions, so that will be really hard. Now Cloud9 just have to keep up the pressure, get your sheep sticks. They're going to be going for 2, it looks like, and they can go out for the pickoffs, right? That's the big plays that they need to be making. I don't think they can win 5-on-5 engagements anymore unless they get a good black hole.
Yeah, so just keep going for the picks, as you said. Blinks in, goes to the cold snap. There's going to be your Deafening Blast and the Meteor. Now, it looks like Fire will be caught there. Disruptor was on the side to get his ultimate off Fenrir. It's going to be focused down by Bone 7, and it looks like Hal has no mana left. Has popped his BKB as well. Bone 7 will be not glimpsed back. I actually thought that glimpse. Wow, that was incredibly close on my screen. I'm not sure if that was just perfect world lag, but yeah.
No, he glimpsed him back to... I don't even know what the hell happened there. Did he glimpse him back to base?
No, he completed... Wait. No. Yeah, he went to TP out with the scroll. I'm not too sure what actually occurred there, to be honest with you.
What the hell happened? Chat, help. I know you're disgusting, but I'm just kidding. Alright, well, shots fired everywhere. This is the opening now for VG. Now they have no map control from the side of Cloud9. This is the perfect opportunity to just take Roshan pretty fast. Cess3 with the Assault and the Acid Spray coming down, so...
Enigma does have that black hole, but like you said, they don't have their Invoker up. Not going to be wanting to take this. Super's just happy to punch away, getting this Roshan down, not particularly quickly. There's going to be the Sonic Wave, which only connects on the Super. There was a back out there from...
He should blink in to
well, blink in to grab it again, and then immediately time low. Just, it's the bounty rune all over again, but no, he will not be going for that. He just will go the way of Leshrac. And we talked about it earlier, the Leshrac having... just the same sort of utility as a Storm Spirit, where you come back up, you've got full health and mana just to tear through it to just maximize your damage output with your 2 lives. 2.5k gold onto him, and he has gone a blink. What? Anything in particular you want to see from How next?
I don't know. I think he should get a Shiva's
Yeah,
I think Shiva's over Octarine is way better, especially in this game.
Okay, yeah, I can see what
All
you're
right,
talking
I'll
about
tell you
that.
why. I gotta stop being the noob and say why it's better in this game. Just, it can help clear out the necro books a lot faster. It can slow down the movement speed of a lot of these heroes, and it can potentially it gives you a lot of the vision. The best thing about Shiva's is it gives you so much vision, and the vision is what they're lacking the most
Yeah.
when they're playing against the Night Stalker. You really need to have this vision when you're in the team fights at nighttime, scouting out where everyone is. All right,
You've got
there. I
Nature's
actually did my job, guys.
Well, well, thanks for doing your job. There was the Nature's Prophet with the Blink Dagger, as well as obviously Invoker with the Blink and Queen of Pain blinking around. So it's a case of, right, you go to like stop the split push. Oh, never mind, they've all disappeared somewhere else in the trees. Go to TP. Then if you've got the Shivas, that can provide the extra sight. And then from there, you could use your Glimpse, Snowballs, whatever, or what have you, and get the catches they're looking for. So yeah, I could see that being very nice. And we could be seeing a Alchemist getting a Abyssal as his next time now.
The biggest problem I have for Alchemist right now is he has the movement speed to catch up, but he doesn't have like a Blink or a Shadow Blade to really get on people. They're really relying on the Glimpse a lot to catch out people, and just the counter plays right now from Vici. It feels like they've given up all hope to initiate on heroes. They're just like counter initiating.
Yeah, this could be pretty nasty. Night Stalker's currently farming away. It's going to be hitting nighttime surely, but No-Tail could be getting caught now. They goes for the TP, and he's able to just get away there. Super just heading past at the last second. And
they
again,
might get this tower. Are they going to get a tower? No.
Pressure down bot. Forge Spirits, there's the Fortification, and Eternal Envy just blinks in further and just focuses down. Alchemist happy to take the extra gold delivered to his doorstep, but the lanes again pressured out. 36 minutes into the game, 17 to 22. Check out the last hits. Leshrac is still leading by a fair old margin, 314. Then the Enigma Beard second, but there was just a cold snap onto Super, but that's not really going to lead to any kills there. They still hold this tower top as well, I've got to say, for Cloud9. So this just shows that VG's unable to put the sort of lane pressure here.
Yeah.
Fenrir looking to get a ward up on these cliffs. It seems to be by, like, he's getting the pings out. And that, yep, he goes for a cheeky little ward there, which provides a little bit of sight for if there's a blinking. High value if someone was there. But
much.
It's not that much. I was just thinking that. The more I was watching it, I was like, that is
so bad.
That is an extremely low amount of sight. But obviously, you think about these wards on the side.
I'm gonna laugh if it gets a kill too, and I'm gonna be like, in your face, dummy.
Yeah, it turns out that it's the most value ward. It can be, because obviously these people are going to blink out. They're not going to expect the vision there, so they're going to be feeling very safe when they blink in there, go for the TP. And as we said, there's so many of their team which can do this, so just play around it. Leshrac blinks after, could try and go for Fire. Fire is extremely tanky though. And Leshrac is happy to pulse. Currently got 2 shoes as he's got his speed of travel still on him, so he's going to be changing his power treads out shortly. But for now, he's going to hold them on them, get the extra value as he hasn't come back to sort his inventory yet. Cypher Fire's up onto Queen of Pain. Did we mention that earlier? I'm not sure if we did. Oh, we did. Cool.
And we didn't really mention the Orchid too much. It hasn't been effective at all for Bone 7. It's kind of been he sold his Necro book. All right, that's he's like, all right, we got 1 Necro book. That's all we need, guys. And I guess they figured they were going to be for the long haul, so he didn't. Oh, nice blink in from Hal, but not going to surprise Bone 7. Super, they have a chance to go on Super, but I don't think you should make this play at all.
It's risky, especially as the boots of travel are available from Hal. He could be coming up here very quickly to back his teammate up. Far, just happy to.
They're going on Fenrir. Bye, Fenrir.
Okay, yeah, in the mid lane they just finish him off. Yeah, they get another kill, but Hal's here, unable to get the stun off. Doesn't have that Yules with that guaranteed setup. Eternal Envy just blinks away, still has his ticket away, but there's going to be the Hex, and they keep control. But up top, Super and Co just get a kill onto the Enigma, so that is going to be something going their way. And there's another stun onto Fire. Fire will now fall as well. They have the Dust as well. No-Tail trying to run, no Ice Shard for a while, but How is just on the case. Is their line still available? Will just go for the stun. The stun will miss, unfortunately, but they get a tier 1. But whilst this happens, Bone 7 is knocking at your tier 3, and he's got to see if he can catch this off. FY will be silenced up by that Orchid. We were saying about not that much value, but it gives him a a little bit more damage onto that tower.
Oh, they want to go on ice, ice, ice middle lane here. No, thinking better of it.
Has got that blink now, so he can be very slippery. Like
Super has Abyssal Blade here. He could Abyssal him.
Oh, yeah, there's the Abyssal. Ice Shards will keep DoTA from running up that hill, and he wants to get that Frozen Sigil just in front of him, but it's not quite available there. There is a Snowball. Will he go for it? He can just blink in, go for the Snowball now, or just go for the punch. Unfortunately, silenced up, so nice Sprout there. Catches Super off at the wrong lines, and they aren't giving up. Well, maybe they should do, because Queen of Pain's Ultimate will come through. Hail to Ice, 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 but now Super's here. Throws the cask onto Tail Heavy. There's your Walrus Punch. Knocks him into the sky, and will try and go through for more. Alchemist is so hungry for DoTA. He's not happy to let him go, and they get the kill. The gem is taken as well.
That is some...
What a chase.
I don't want to say throws, but very unfortunate series of events coming in for Cloud9. Now they're definitely on the back foot, and they're just going to have to resort to Rat DoTA now. That's all they have left in them.
Yeah, this tier 2 top is going to get pressured here, and 3.3k gold onto Alchemist. Nice. He's currently sitting comfortably in the top of the net worth. So tier 2 top will fall, and they will go for more. How? Blink's in. They go for this. Ice Shards fly fast, and Fart's got nowhere to run. He dies immediately. 68 seconds till he's up. No Black Hole for 65 seconds as well. There's a lot of damage. This constant Tusk will just go down there, I'm afraid. So the gem is there. But Super still healing away. Does have his BKB as available as well as his Abyssal. Abyssal's Misery turns around for a second. There's going to be a Sprout. BKB popped onto him, but now BKB popped the other way, and Misery will go down here. Eternal Envy gets the ultimate off, which will finish off how he's up in 40 seconds. Bone 7 will be stunned up by Super's cask. They drop the tombstone. Bone 7 goes down as well. Super has suddenly become Superman, just punching everyone who comes near him, and he is like, you want some. Eternal Envy trying to finish off the tombstone on the sidelines, but Super does have his ultimate up again in 5 seconds. That is the Solar Crest being applied to Super now, which just adds on to that tag ability. Silence, so he's unable to get his ultimate off. There is no no Scythe available for 9 seconds, but he's just waiting, buying his time, pops his ultimate, and go for more Solar Crest again applied to him. And he's like, right, round 2, let's go up there, get some more bashing on this tower.
Yep. And I wonder if he has enough time to get this range Rex for the melee.
Yeah, he's going for the melee. There's the mischance applied from that Crippin' Fear there. He just can't get the hits off. And there is that Scythe they were waiting for. Dagger now thrown out onto Super. He's going to continue running. No, well, the ultimates are just about to be fading off him, so Chemical Rage won't be here. They are trying to catch him out. There is the Cold Snap with the Dagger ticks. They are going to continue running. FY could try and turn him for a heal, but it looks like, unfortunately, Super will be going now. Walks around that the wall, but Super gets a bash on the hit and will turn to get the Abyssal off. Just holds Eternal Envy in place.
That was an amazing Sonic Wave coming in from Envy. Canceled the TP coming in from How. If How was in that team fight, that would have just got absolutely destroyed, and I think Cloud9 would be saying good game here shortly, or at least just losing their set of Raxes. But still taking down the monster, man. That's what happens. He has a net worth. Did you get to pull up the net worth? He has 26,000 net worth. I mean, that had to have been at least like a 2 to 3k gold swing, at least.
The Alchemist was sitting barely in front of the net worth a couple of fights before that, and then he's taken the lead. Now he's comfortably in the lead, so it is flowing his way when these fights happen. And look at that gold overall, that difference in net worth. It's gone from around about 3,000 odd gold towards the Dire, and it's now at 7,500 towards VG now. XP as well, it's a little bit closer, 8,000 that way, and they are going to be trying to hold on to the lead they've got now. Mjolnir onto Bone 7. Roshan's up in 27 seconds. Can they grab this Aegis? Misery's sitting in the pit at the moment. No-Tell's there as well. Still have this gem on the Nightstall. We're currently daytime. Does have his ultimate available. We'll just now use it. Continue to scout out just before this could respawn. But
yeah,
man,
it's good timing.
No-Tell trying to take down the Sigil before it makes it to the pit. Unfortunately, they will spot that Roshan is up and that Misery is there. Although
if a Blink Sheepstick coming in from Hal as well. Nice Sigil scouting, as you're saying. Man, they just... I wonder if Cloud9 had BKBs on all their heroes, what would happen? Because then they could actually stay in the team fight. Sure, Abyssal Blade would be nice, but if they can get their BKBs off and then just make sure Super's locked down, they could potentially win team fights.
Fiji just have gone in for this. Super. Just standing there. He's just like, you know what, I'm going to try and finish Roshan. We'll turn around, kill the Idol, and then come back in. Try and just focus this Roshan up. Get that Aegis. It's going to be a cheese as well. If Howell takes, well, either of, he will go for the Aegis onto the Leshrac and the cheese to the Alchemist. Have to come back to defend as their tier 3 is getting focused. Again, that's the problem when you have your nature prophet against you. Nibbling at every building. You just got to make sure that you can get there in time. Boots travel onto the Alchemists, and
I mean, if they didn't have a Blink Dagger onto the tusk there, I think they might go for the Black Hole big play. But because he can just blink in behind and Walrus Punch, you can't go for that play as an Enigma. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, it's one more of those, like, okay, you don't really consider the blink punch when you're going to the black hole, but it's quite easy for him to get off if he just walks around the side of it. There's now a Vlad's out up onto Ice, so helps out his team quite a bit. Snowball there, just being able to clear out the waves, and there's going to be a Super sitting at 293 last hits. Still believe the Leshrac at the moment, but 5.5k gold sitting on him as well as that last inventory spot. Did he just put the cheese on the courier? Or I might have just actually wanted. Let's just check what happened to the cheese there. And the cheese did go to the Undying. So cheese on FY.
Well, it's looking pretty good for VG. They're pressuring top lane. They can. They're going for the rat top lane. Here comes Bone 7. This is what you have to do. I don't know. Like I said, they can't really win the team fight 5-on-5 anymore.
Yeah, Bone 7 just pops his head out of the trees. He's like, here I am. And we'll start focusing down that tower and then just blinks away into TPing straight out. Not messing around. As this happens, that forced the TP rotation from top. So VG have to be a little bit more careful. Now, down bot. They go for the kill here. No Tail, try to run away, gonna get cast up. How TP's into the creeps, blinks forward and gets that kill. There's the gem dropped again. FY just carrying these gems. He's got 2 eyes, needs 2 gems. He's going to be dropping one of those off of the pool. Ice shards throwing forward. It won't connect onto Talon MVs. He's already got into the jungle.
So now what's the play from VG? Now they're going to pressure out all their lanes. Are they going to go down mid? They still haven't even gotten any of the tier 2s in bottom or mid. Oh, top lane. Eternal Envy is going to be picked off, maybe, potentially. Oh, nice steps.
Yeah, and now we've got Ice wanting to see if he can keep going. 5 seconds till his blinks there. The Frozen Sigil. Oh, there's the glimpse. He has already blinked, unfortunately. Eternal Envy will just die here. 91 seconds he's dead for. Doesn't have a buyback for 54. But can they try and finish off a Rats? They have got to push in their creeps quite a bit, and as that happens, Bone 7 is still here. Actually, I talk about Bone 7. He's getting caught on right now by How. Wants to go for that star and holds it, and will land it, and Bone 7 will die. Try to be patient, but How was there.
The rats have been exterminated. That's pretty much the last gas, I want to say. They have all their lanes pushed out right now, and they can go high ground really easily now. And
Super did pick up the Shadowblade. You said about not having a way for him to kind of get in and get those hits off. Obviously, there has been gems onto Night Stalker. There's another gem onto the Night Stalker again. So it can be awkward for them, but Super just focusing down these buildings now. Soda Crest again being applied to him. Just that extra armor, evasion. So nice. And he wants to just go up, go for more. There is the Meal, which won't quite hit onto Super there, but Glimmer Cape's through, and this could be a fight. There's the Snowball, connects onto them now. Fast going down, as well as No Tail. They've taken 2. They immediately have to buy back, focusing down this tower. This has got to be where it all turns sour. The tombstone's been dropped, so they've got to be able to hold it for this fight. There is Black Hole available, does have the blink, as well as the BKB. And we have seen that Ice could blink in and get that punch in as long as he keeps it for the Black Hole. So he's staying back. Played it safe, has got a sigil in the front line to get that AoE slowdown. Getting that full set of racks. No ultimate for Alchemist for 3 seconds, but they could go for a second set if they want to. Tier 2 down bots, they can't go for all 3. There is a Nature Prophet back up now. Bone 7's up in 1 second. Blinks in, gets the Hex off, could go through. Wants to get this Black Hole. Catches on 3, and the Tusk is caught. Beautiful Black Hole. Sonic Wave connects onto Howl and Super, I believe there. Super, not quite dead, will go down now. Triple kill for Bone 7. He just comes out of the fight. Howl goes down as well. That's the Aegis. And now Alquist is back into the fight. Boys back into that. Will he go to TP in? But now How blinks away, just tries to escape it out, and there's going to be a TP in from Alchemist, but no, he cancels that out.
And ultra kill
for Bone. Damn, man, that was
easiest black hole of his life, man. But that cost them a Rex, and now they have to get something out of that. Alchemist bought bet. Leshrac had like a 14 or 16 Bloodstone charges, so he's going to be respawning here in 30 seconds. Probably going to be saving his buyback, so...
Lines being drawn on the map by Bone 7. He's like,
yeah,
buildings. Let's go, guys. Buybacks on all of VG. Alchemist did buy back in that fight. If he dies, he is dead for a long old time. BKB on 7 seconds. We've got Bone 7 standing here, so they're just trying to say, okay, guys, you all can go towards bot, try and get them to rotate around, and then Bone 7 can go in, try and focus this tower, waits for his blink, then he just does a little bit. That's Vacation used, and they can just back out now. Wait for Roshan, maybe? Go for a play with that.
Yeah, the bad thing now, though, for Cloud9 is they don't have Black Hole to work with, and VG are all up. The good thing is Alchemist just wasted his buyback, so if they get a kill on Alchemist, that's potentially a good game. Still, Leshrac is going to be pumping out a lot of the DPS. He has 6,400 gold. What the heck? He just purchased Shiva's. He still has buyback.
Shiva's outright with the buyback, yeah.
This is just a huge amount of DPS coming out from both cores, and they really can't stop him.
I still agree with you with the Shivas, but I think that in picking up the Scythe, the first time, that really paid off in all those fights. Again, the Blink Scythe cannot be understated. And there's now going to be Super going towards top with the Boots of Travel. Has only got the Shadow Blade on him, so it's not that Silver Edge. The damage reduction could really help them out a lot here, but not so much the passive break. Hey, well, still a great arm.
Moonshard going to be picked up here soon from Super, I would think.
Yeah,
since he's not completing the Silver Edge, it's most likely going to be getting that.
And
first.
His buyback is on cooldown at the moment, so he doesn't
and
really.
His buyback is on cooldown.
So 3 buybacks were used. That is the Invoker, the Night Stalker, and the Alchemist, and they are smoking up, and they want to try and get something here. If they get the catch, remember they have got Alchemist, who is available to just get that Abyssal. But their team is just like, you know what? We can't see him. Let's hit all the way back.
They can just backdoor this so easily, too.
They're waiting. No black hole for 15 seconds. There's your Edict, focusing down that range tracks. One punch, Super now shows himself. Night Stalker.
This is so stupid.
Pops his ultimate.
I hate
Gets that
freaking...
box.
Okay, that's a bug in Dota and needs to be fixed. It makes me so mad. You could just... Okay, yeah, just let this go.
Oh, there's going to be that ultimate from the Queen of Pain, and they will just back out there. Guardian's Greaves just used, topping people up, and they can just continue to run. So the Glimmer Cape purchase, just in case they get any more magic that way.
Are they going to fight still? Yeah.
I
really want to tell everybody about this bug. You can just...
one set, Bone 7 could go in, Sprout, but he immediately gets out. Ultimate from AE, hits on 3, a 3-man black hole, continues to get more, and this is going to be absolutely insane. How? Still standing, just pulsing away. The Disco Donkey is doing some work. Undying, still standing, Slime Misery's going to be all attacking him down, but he will go down here. Turn Levy Abyssal up, he'll die as well. And now, this is it. Buybacks from Leshrac. They go to finish this fight. Super's ready to just go for the throne. He's just TPing in, and How is here as well. Actually, no, they want to try and finish. Nope. They realize they still got tier 2 to go for. Let's go for the throne, boys. Tier 4s or nothing. Buyback there from Enigma. He doesn't have Midnight Pulse for 9 seconds, and they are just going to go for this. Rapier Punch from Bone 7. He's just trying to do something desperately. Coming into this fight, running from over here, but as this happens, Super still trying to focus this down. He has got that mischance from the Crippling Fear. Trying to focus down more, and that is going to be the Night Stalker dying. Where is Bone 7? They need the Divine Rapier. Bone 7, please. They call GG. Game over.
Yeah, they didn't get the black hole onto Super. He really needed to be in that black hole. That's a hero with buyback on cooldown, and him not being in it. He wasn't even in the Midnight Pulse either, so very unfortunate black hole. Catching 3, but it wasn't on the right targets, I want to say. Obviously, you have to catch out the Walrus, but going back to my biggest thing in Dota right now is all you have to do as a hero is go invis or smoke, and the backdoor protection is not protected. It freaking needs to get patched ASAP, else I'm going to be pissed off, and it's happened to me in pubs so many times, and it really needs to get fixed. You saw how they were easily able to come into the top lane. The creep wave wasn't even in yet, and they were able to smoke in and easily clear out the because there was still no backdoor protection for some odd reason, which I think it's a bug with invis heroes coming into the base as the smoke counts kind of as an invis. So I don't know, but really well played coming in from VG here. C9 looked pretty good early on in the game. They had a lot of opportunities. You know, we saw the army coming out, but once Leshrac got the BKB, they were able to really stall with the D push. Tusk had his ice shards, Alchemist obviously with acid spray and then Leshrac being Leshrac.
Yeah,
So
just the
much
constant
AoE.
pulsing. Yeah, that last fight, they went for it. They got the black hole in 3. Unfortunately, they didn't catch the. They did not catch the Leshrac, so Hal was able to just get that full damage from him, and the people started to fall from there. And unfortunately, the next fight they didn't have anything, and we'll quickly just change to the stream, but you can see them packing up there. So this has been our last game, and that currently leaves the standing at, I believe, VG are undefeated. So that's 4 wins for them, or is that 5 wins? That
That's
would be
4.
4
It's
wins.
4-0 in the group
Yeah,
here,
that's it.
beating out all the teams. They'll get to choose who they'll face tomorrow, or tomorrow's will decide who's moving on and who's not in the other bracket.
Well, this has been a long morning for me here in the UK, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been some great games to cast as well. I've been Rusts with me. Right, thank you for casting these games with me, and obviously thanks to Winter as well for casting on the other stream with me earlier. You had fun, man?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Thanks for having me. I had some fun. You're pretty good. Keep up.
Thanks,
I
man.
believe in you. I suck though, so there's no hope for me.
Oh, really? You're lost
I guess.
cause.
I'm a lost cause. It's been proven by many, as you can tell. No, I'm just kidding. It's been fun, but if you liked my casting, if you want to critique me, if you want to flame me, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm crap. You can follow me at Rybor's DoTA if you know how to spell it. Good luck. It's on the thing.
I like
on
the challenge. Yeah, it should be on the title
Yeah,
for
there
the
you
stream
go.
as well.
All right.
And yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitter as well, at Russ and Stuffs. And thanks for watching.
Now we're gonna go to bed for 10 hours, maybe
I'm
12.
gonna
How about
hibernate.
14?
Yep, well,
Hibernate.
only for a day though. So, yep, join us tomorrow for more games being cast. We'll be going through the second group stage. I believe it's Toffees and Winter on the main stream, which is this stream, and it will be myself and Ryu again on the second stream. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and have fun.
Yeah, have a great day, you scallywags.
soft and murmur, issue with this machine in motion. The